Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to give my quick review over Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, the reunion, part 2 and 1. Now, this review may be all over the place, so we're just gonna call it a conversation. we just gonna have a messy conversation because I watched the reunion a couple of days ago, and it's not really fresh on my mind, and I was thinking about the things that I wanted to say before I hit start, but sometimes you forget the things because you're trying to hurry up and get out one thought and then you forget about the other thought. So we're just gonna have a conversation about the reunions, part 2, and then we'll discuss part 1. Okay, so I didn't like how they did this editing for part 2. It started out very weird. Let me just say something. The editing on Love and Hip Hop, the reunions, are horrible. Horrible. And how I know it's horrible is I remember For It's Rocks had went to one of the reunions before, and I remember her saying that she was going, and I remember seeing her on TV. And then the next year, they used the same clips of her at the next reunion the following year. And I'm like, this bitch didn't even go to the reunion. And even she said she didn't even go. So it's like, clearly they're just taking pieces from, and I guess the laugh tracks, and I don't know, laugh tracks, but them laughing in the audience. And I think Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, Love and Hip Hop period, does a horrible job with the editing. Out of every reunion show, I think they do the absolute worst. Like, it's a mess. Moniece. I don't think Moniece cares about Fizz and April being together. I don't think that Moniece wants Fizz, anything like that. What it is with Moniece is expecting and requesting that she receive this type of respect from Fizz that she's not getting. She's giving him respect, and she can't get that back from him. So it frustrates her. And so when she doesn't get back what she feels as though she gives to Fizz as far as being the father of her child, I think she lashes out. She lashes out at Fizz. Or when she feels as though these girls that Fizz bring around, when they're disrespectful to her, she has a problem with that because Fizz doesn't check these girlfriends or these lady friends of his. I think because Moniece probably looks at it. Have I been saying Monique? Hopefully I've been saying Moniece. Moniece probably looks at it as though, kind of, for example, like her last relationship with the white girl. I don't think the white girl and Fizz had an issue. So Moniece could probably use as an example, like when I deal with the people who I'm dealing with, they don't disrespect you. I don't allow them to disrespect you, but you let these girls disrespect me, and I'm the mother of your son. So I think Moniece gets frustrated, and when she doesn't feel as though she's getting what she gives to Fizz, she then lashes out. She goes after the girl, like she went after April. Basically telling people that April was pregnant, April was selling her pussy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's that Moniece cares about Fizz and April being together. I think that she gets pissed off at Fizz, and then she says, "Fuck you, Fizz, I'm gonna go after your bitch next." I think that's more so what it is. At this point, Moniece, sweetie. We're gonna get into April in a little bit. Moniece, sweetie. Fizz is a fucked up individual, okay? We can pretty much all probably agree on that. I'm just gonna give you an example. And I've said this before. My daddy is an ain't shit nigga, okay? I'm gonna say this much. My real father, my biological father, has 2 other sons, right? And he is married. His 2 sons are with his wife. So I'm sure that they have a completely different relationship than the relationship or the lack of a relationship that I have with him. So their story, their truth may not be my truth, right? But my father, the last time I saw him was like the early 2000s, right? I don't ever really remember. My father paid child support. Like, I think I was receiving like a little bit over $100 a month. But I don't really ever remember my mom calling my father, hounding him about stuff that I needed or if she needed help with me. It was just kind of like, I know the nigga ain't shit. What the fuck I'ma call him for? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like at this point with Moniece, it's kind of like Moniece. Should Fizz respect you? Yes, he should. You done laid your life on the line to bring this child into the world. I don't know if y'all know, they say that black women have the highest, what's the word I'm looking for? I think they have the highest rates as it pertains to death during pregnancies or like after pregnancy, so something like that. So Moniece laid her life on the line to bring this baby in the world. So should Fizz respect you? Yes. Should Fizz want to help you when you say, I need help with our son because I'm going through X, Y, and Z? Yes. But Fizz ain't doing shit. So for you to keep doing all this hollering and screaming, it's kind of like, girl, just shut the fuck up and just handle your own business. I hate to say that. I know it sounds fucked up. But it's just like, what you gonna keep hollering and screaming for? The nigga ain't gonna do shit. The nigga see you over there having a mental meltdown, and instead of him saying, yeah, he says, it ain't my week, figure it out. Bitch, this your whole motherfucking song we talking about. And like she said, I'm not asking you for nothing for me. Bitch, I'm asking you, can you take care of your son while I get myself together? So Moniece, I get it, I understand it, but girl, you need to do like every other mama out there, or every other single mama who know they got a baby by a fuck nigga, and they just deal with it. I'd rather go ask another man, or ask a family member, or ask my sister, or my cousin, or my BFF to help me out with my child before I keep asking this sorry ass nigga. Cause it's pretty much like beating a dead horse. Anyways, listen, I'm with Yo-Yo. When Yo-Yo was getting into Jason's ass, or the people's ass, I was with it. Let me just say something. When April and J Boog were arguing, I didn't see nothing wrong with that. They were having an argument. It did not get disrespectful. I felt like he could have went there with April trying to pull that stunt. We're gonna get into that in a little bit. I felt like I feel like Fizz sat there. His best friend was arguing with his girl. They said, J Boog said what he had to say. April said what she had to say, and it was a dead deal. Then here comes Jason. Let me say something. There have been a few times where I've gotten on here and I've heard the way I say certain words, like, oh, fuck that bitch. And it's like, ooh. And I've said out of my mouth, like, ooh, y'all, I shouldn't have said it that way, or I didn't mean it that way. Because sometimes you know how, like, it's a difference when it would have been different if Jason would have been like, oh, April is a bad bitch. Oh, come on, what's up, bitch? But Jason called April a bitch. Like, a bitch. It wasn't like, what's up, bitch? Or she a bad bitch. It was like a straight nigga bitch. So I felt like at that point, okay, Jason, okay. And then when he said something about April being, I guess, basically pretty much being a hoe. They bleeped out whatever Jason said. I'm like, okay. Now, I don't know too many niggas who will just sit there and let this shit go on. But April, your man sitting right beside you. Right beside you. And this nigga ain't even gonna say nothing. This nigga ain't gonna say shit. Jason just called you a bitch. And pretty much called you a hoe. And the only time he want to say something is backstage. Baby, at that point, Fizz should have got up and popped Jason in his motherfucking mouth. This ain't just like no, oh, Fizz. This ain't like no J Boog and April getting into an argument. Or you just getting into a disagreement. Like, I felt like Jason was coming for April. And I felt like at that point, Fizz should have been like, hold up, who the fuck you think you talking to? It's one thing to have a disagreement with somebody, but when you cross that line of like bitches and hoes and girl, and you got your man sitting right beside you, Fizz. But April, that's your man. That's your man, or lack of a man. That's your man, girl. That's your man, sister girl. You see how he do Moniece? I don't know why. And April, you are Girl, let me shut up. Because I see now, Fizz. Now, I guess I deserve to get popped in my mouth too, huh? Because I was about to say, April, you are a dumb bitch. But, April, you are a goddamn fool. Because I don't see how you can't see that the same way. Hey, look how he treat his baby mama. Girl, you think you gotta protect her, huh? Baby, Fizz was sitting there, ain't said nothing. April was sitting there going back and forth with everybody on that stage. At one point, I felt bad for April. My sister said she didn't feel bad for April. I felt bad for April at one point. I did. Because my whole thing is this. It's hard for me to explain because, like I said, I stopped watching Love and Hip Hop Hollywood because they was getting on my goddamn nerve. April and Fizz was getting on my nerves. But I felt like people were trying to get their jabs in. And it, like, for example, when, not jabs, like, I feel like people were saying things that were not true. Like, when, what's that girl name with the orange? What's the name? The one who stole, the one who liked to steal and say she didn't steal? Paris. That's her name. Paris. When Paris, was like, you was on TV dogging that man out, talking about April was dogging out Omarion, and she was like, when did I dog him out? I don't remember. Let me say something. I didn't watch every episode. I did not, okay? But I don't remember anybody saying, and from all the clips that I saw online, I don't remember April ever really just dogging Omarion out. So did she really dog him out? Even when J Boog tried to pull that stunt and said, I mean, you fuck with his brother, and then you fuck with the brother before you fuck with this brother, something like that. And then he had to backtrack and was like, okay, not brothers, but. So it's kind of like, yeah, I think that was it felt like people was throwing stuff out there to see would it stick. And then when it didn't stick, or when April had something to say back, it was like, okay. I don't know. I just didn't like the way they was doing April. I don't know if I didn't like the way they was doing April because I felt like people were too invested in it, or if it's because Fizz set his grown ass girl beside this woman and didn't even, and I felt like, why is everybody coming at April? April ain't fucking herself. Now, April, let me tell you something. See, this is it. I just tried to, I was about to say, let me tell you something, bitch. That's a gay bitch. Let me tell you something, bitch. Okay. April, that stunt you tried to pull by trying to say that I guess J Boog and Omarion mama was, girl, I guess J Boog was breaking Omarion mama back in when he was a teenager, because that's what it sounded like to me. It sounded like some statutory rape shit was going on. I don't know. I don't know the ages, but that's what it sounded like to me. April, that's not the same thing, and I'm going to tell you why. And first of all, I think the difference is, and they didn't show this on the show, so we really don't know what was said, but it got out that supposedly April let it be known that J Boog was having sex with Omarion's mama. The reason why they moved on past that situation is because J Boog didn't go around talking about I smashed this bitch, or I smashed Omarion's mama, or I smashed this old ass hoe, or you see what I'm saying? J Boog wasn't going around throwing it in nobody's face. It's something they probably thought about. It's something somebody probably got cursed out about, but it's something that was dealt with behind the scenes. You and Little Fizzle Pop, like Moniece likes to call him, Little Fizzle Pop, y'all pretty much threw the shit out there in everybody's face. And on top of that, fuck our faces, your baby daddy face. Now for you, at the end of the day, that's still the father of your kids. He's still gonna have to take, well, he ain't got to, but he's still gonna take care of them kids, I guess. But for Fizz, you a fool. Because then you wonder why when they announced this new tour, it was Omarion and not B2K. So I feel like that's the difference between the two situations. Zell and Paris, I just can't get with Zell and Paris. They do too much. I didn't understand it. The holding hands, the Zell feeling the need to me, the way that Zell was acting over Paris, I feel like that was the way that that Fizz should have been acting over April. Bitch, At least, I guess at the end of the day, at least Zell told y'all hold straight up, bitch. Ain't nobody coming for this right here. If you got something to say to her, you got something to say to me. Now I don't agree with that because at the end of the day, like people have arguments. Man, woman, girl, child. People have arguments. Zell, we don't need you to say something every time somebody say something to Paris. I don't know. Zell and Paris can go. I cannot get with Zell and Paris. I just can't. I told you I saw Zell. Zell was at the club the other day down here in Houston. Anyways, I just can't get with Paris and Zell. I don't know if it's because they probably had been drinking, but they just were getting on my last nerve. Anyways, Lirical and Brittany B. I was your friend. No, I was your friend. No, we were not friends. I was your friend. No, I was not your friend. You were my friend. I was not your friend. Oh, you were my friend, girl. When I tell you, it really sounded like some middle school girls on the playground arguing. Like it was a complete and utter disaster. Like y'all are too fucking old to be hollering and screaming about who was who's friend. Was it really that serious? Anyways, Pam put Pam as a nigga. I see Pam sit with her legs wide open like she airing her crotch out, like she just walked in. Pam was sitting like she had just walked in and it was 4 o'clock in the evening and she walked in and it was 150 degrees outside and she wanted to air out that cooch. That's how Pam was sitting. Close your goddamn legs, Pam. Damn. K. Michelle in the country music. K. Michelle already sings country music. She has a few country. I don't know why y'all don't. Girl, if y'all go, I can't say I have because some of the stuff is, we stream. But I've listened to all K. Michelle albums. K. Michelle throws country songs on her albums all the time. She hasn't just did a full country album, but she sings country music. The whole I Kill Baby surrogate thing, I thought was a ghetto mess from the heartbeat. I mean, from the get-go, I've been telling y'all I never understood that. I don't understand. Like, even now, I still don't understand this whole applicant. Okay, I don't understand the surrogate stuff, okay? So I'll say that much. So I'm not gonna say you don't go through applications, but I almost feel like K. Michelle is making this harder than what it is. Like, bitch, go to a goddamn agency, tell them to give you a list of black women if you want a black woman. See who pussy done spit out the most children. How many children she done spit out? 10? Okay, just give me her, because clearly she know what she doing in her pussy work. I don't know. Like, you picked this woman out of IKEA because you felt like she was a good mother with her kids. What the fuck they got to do with you raising your kids? K. Michelle, this is a business transaction. The only thing you need to know is if that bitch is crazy, if she's a good fit to carry your child, and I guess that's it. And after she spit out that child, bitch, she get her money, you never see her again. Just kind of like how Dr. Jackie told Candy how the surrogacy thing works. She gonna spit out the child. She gonna spit out this baby. We're gonna take you in one room, and then we're gonna take her in another room, and you're gonna never see her again. But girl, Candy did a show on her YouTube channel. She's still friends with us. Girl, I thought y'all cool. I didn't know you were supposed to. I guess everybody got their own. Candy is like cool with her surrogate. See, I don't know nothing about. I don't know nothing about that shit. So maybe that's how it is in 2020, 2019 going into 2020. I don't know. I did laugh when Brittany B said, I'm not gonna call you a bitch, and then Paris said, I'm gonna call you a bitch. Anyways, let's get into some other. First of all, I thought it was weird as hell. I'm sitting here watching and I'm like, it's 4 minutes left before the episode goes off, and I'm like, this is a weird ass way for a reunion to end. And then boom, Mona say we got 3 parts. Oh shit. Anyways, I thought Tiara Marie hairstyle looked a mess. Well, it didn't look a mess. Tiara Marie hairstyle was actually cute in 2001 when all the girls, not even 2001, bitch, really like in about 1998, 7, 6, somewhere around there. That's when all the girls in high school and middle school was getting those weave ponytails. My sister and them and my friends used to do it all the time, so I know what the fuck I'm talking about. They would get those weave ponytails, put them in the microwave, Yes, because that's how they curled them. They will put their hair in the microwave and put that ponytail on their hair and pull 2 strings down like they was the one. All the girls did that shit in middle school and high school. My sister on up to my friends, okay? They put them ponytails in the microwave. Tiara hair was cute in 1997. In 2019, on a grown-ass woman, she looked a mess. Mr. Ray, baby, Mr. Ray looked like Bob the drag queen. He looked like Sheikh Houlet. He looked like Naomi Smalls. He looked like girl, he just looked like a contestant off of RuPaul's Drag Race. I know the boys wear makeup nowadays. I said I want to start, once I get everything together, my studio together, I want to start wearing a little bit around here, you know, just to help with my shine. But other than that, I'm not putting on no full face. That's just not for me. Shout out to the girls who do. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I don't want to sound like I'm judging. I work with girls who wear full faces of makeup every day. Nice as pie, sweet as pie, girl, we can be sisters. But I'm just saying, Mr. Ray, I don't know if it's because I felt like everything in Mr. Ray's face was right here, and then everything else was like, I felt like his shoulders and his neck was like just connected like this. You see what I'm saying? And it was just a weird look. And he looked like he lost weight. It's like he lost a lot of weight, but the weight went from here and just came up like this. I don't know how to explain it. A1 and Lirical, they just need to get a divorce. Yeah, that's all it means. Like, it's the weirdest shit because I remember when A1 first, when A1 and Lirical was first, did they come on the first season of Love and Hip Hop? Because, you know, at one point they were not like A1 and Lirical are pretty much the face of Love and Hip Hop right now. But at one point I just think they were just kind of like a couple on the show. But I remember like, oh, A1 seemed like a nice guy. I liked the whole look. Like, okay, the fingernail polish, the pearls. Okay, you got a straight man who don't give a fuck what nobody got to say. And then I think what it is, who was talking about this? I mean, it was only a handful of people because I only watched a handful of people reviews. It had to be either Erica or Rox or Funk It I Need. I don't know. I think it was Erica, honestly. I think what it is A1, what A1 reminds me of Drake, right? Once upon a time, Drake wasn't getting no pussy, okay? Drake wasn't getting no, well, Aubrey wasn't getting no cooch. Aubrey wasn't getting no cat. He wasn't getting no Hello Kitty. He wasn't getting no box. He wasn't getting nothing from nobody. Aubrey wasn't getting nothing. And then when Aubrey turned to Drake and he got a beard and he stopped looking like he was in a slow class, Aubrey started getting a whole bunch of cooch thrown in his direction. And Drake started fucking everybody. Do you hear me? Everybody. And I think that's what's going on with A1. Like, A1 probably not used to being the guy, the hot guy, the guy that everybody knows. And it's like now he just want to fuck everybody and ain't nothing wrong with that. But you need to do that and be single. Or you need to do that and your wife needs to be on board with it. You see what I'm saying? You can't be in a monogamous relationship by yourself. One party can't. One person thinking they in this one-on-one relationship and girl, it's really girl, we in an open relationship. So I feel like that's what's going on with A1. I feel like A1 and Lirical just need to get a divorce and stop playing. A1 don't want to accept no responsibility, baby. When I tell you Lirical to me had one of the best reads on the show. When she sat there and pretty much told Pam, it's your fault that your son is a fuck nigga. When Lirical told Pam, your son is the way that he is because you raised him. But, girl, did you just tell that woman that to her face? Yes, ma'am. I told her to her face. Because where else I'm going to say that? Behind her back? No. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell it to her face on goddamn national TV. That's what I'm going to do. Let her know that, bitch, the reason why your son is the way that he is because, bitch, of you. You did a piss poor job in raising your son. Damn. Girl. A1, you are the bad guy. A1 don't want to be the bad guy. A1, you cheated on your wife cheated on return. Let me just say, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm just going to be honest. Look, I don't see nothing wrong. Let me say something. This is going to sound stupid, it's going to sound ignorant, but I don't care. I'm going to say it anyways. If the man cheat and the woman cheat and y'all decide to stay together, I don't think nothing wrong with that. Because I feel like, bitch, you cheated, I cheated on you bad, so what we gonna do? Are we gonna stay together or are we going our separate ways? Now, I think the thing that bothers me is when the man cheat and the woman just sit there like a fool for 55 years. And this nigga been running the streets and you have some undying loyalty to this man who don't give a fuck about you. Bitch, if you don't go out there and hop on a dick and do a full split, because these bitches out here hopping on yours, they hopping on your man and doing a full split, so why don't you go hop on somebody else's man and do the same thing? So my whole thing is, when A1 cheated and Lirical cheated, I was like, oh, okay, well shit, it's even Stevens. The problem that now, okay, that I don't see no problem with that. That's that hood mentality, huh? That's all right. But A1, the reason why y'all in the situation y'all in is because you cheated first, though. You cheated, your wife cheated, y'all did y'all wedding renewals or whatever, renewed y'all vows, and then you cheated again. And you cheated again. And you cheated again. So it's like, A1, you are the bad guy. This is the thing with people. People want to do what the fuck they want to do, but they don't want the names that come with it. Like, people want to go around calling people faggots and all that, but don't nobody want you. I'm not homophobic. Okay, girl, you're not homophobic. People want to go around here calling people niggas, but as soon as you call them a racist, I'm not a racist. Okay, girl, you're not a racist. You want to go around here and create this drama in your relationship, but then you don't want nobody to call you the bad guy. You are the bad guy. Anyways, that whole marriage through thick and thin, it's a BS. Ray J and Princess are not inspiring. I don't know why y'all looking for them, for talking about looking at them for inspiration. Apple Watts. I want Apple Watts to win so bad. But that whole Apple, bitch, I know Apple is every bit in her 40s. Apple, you too old to do. The first time it was cute. The second time it was cute. Bitch, not as. The fuck is that? I ain't gonna lie. I will say this much, bitch. I feel like Zell was asking some good questions from the sideline. If anything, when he asked, was April good for the business? He asked another question too. I felt like shit should have been asked. Anyways, that's all I got for the reunion. Part 3 next week. I think I've mentioned everything. If I didn't, I guess I'll remember it next week. All right, y'all. That's it.